Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is day 9 of Inktober and the brief was Screech. The fox girl and the rabbit are now on their travels. Originally for this concept, I didn't know what to do for the word Screech. There's the option of making somebody screeching, like screaming, and then I decided I really didn't want to do that, not for this brief. It's too obvious and I didn't have an idea that would fit 100% for what I wanted to do. And Screech is a very descriptive word. So I have them in the desert, and if you notice, the rabbit is in the hair, and she is like fully corporeal. She's a rabbit version of herself, but she's not stars, so she is there in fact. But the fox girl is talking to the owl on her shoulder. In this case, the owl represents time. And this particular owl will represent time for the rest of the installation I have, but not in the sense of, oh, she's running out of time, or oh, there's time applied here. Since she is the universe, time is something that continues to help her tick, so it is in fact her best friend. I set them in a desert because I think that deserts are beautiful and I love cacti, but greatly because they can be really desolate places with amazing storms. I guess the best way to explain it is there's a storm on their horizon. It's a bit of foreshadowing for some of the plans I have for the later part of the story. I've actually recently been thinking about, instead of just having these as standalone pieces, have them be the inspiration for a mini comic or a comic series. I have a couple of other comic things I need to get done before, but it's a good place to start. I think that having them as standalone pieces would be great. I spent a lot of time adding in little details like the sunset and putting long shadows on the cacti, making sure that there was some texture blotted out on the owl. I took extra watered down ink and dabbed it onto the owl for a little bit more of texture in its feathers, and into the sand for a more sandy texture without having to add a lot of dots, because the dots will make backgrounds sometimes look a little bit cheap, at least when I do them. I had never done clouds in the way that I have done them here. I was really excited that they turned out as well as they did. It had a decent effect. I never use masking fluid as much as I have these past couple of days, and I'm actually starting to run out of it. I'm gonna have to get a new jar of drawing gum, probably before this entire thing is over. The other day, my sister mentioned that she didn't see the rabbit in some of the paintings, and I think she was specifically talking about the fish one. And then I pointed out that there's also the painting of the rabbit without the fox girl, and that sometimes they're going to be apart, and it's not a literal representation of the universe and the moon. The moon will always be in the universe, but more of a abstract representation, as these characters aren't fully based on things in real life. I guess I would call this surreal or abstract fantasy, if I had to put a name to it. I'm not 100% sure which yet. Adding the final details to the clouds, putting a little bit more of a light wash on them, I think that's what really made them look like storm clouds. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will have another one up tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I hope you have a wonderful day.